Live. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Once again, it's about that time. Talk that stuff. That's right. It's Talk That Stuff number 151. Your boy DJ WIDEBODY here after a long, extended 4th of July weekend celebration. Shout out to everybody out there who got their grub on. Some of you got your grub on and didn't even know what the holiday was. That's fine with me. Any time off is good time off sometimes, especially when you're getting holiday pay. Well, we have the panel here. We want to meet the panel. Let's meet the panel. Talk that stuff. 151. Up first, from Flint, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Wally.
What up? What up?
Up next, from Oakland, USA, the town. Ladies and gentlemen, get down. It's RTO Beats.
What it do?
Up next, from Memphis, Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen, the man of many NPCs. Let's give it up for Digahertz, a.k.a. Tay Lee.
Mazel tov.
Up next, from Saginaw, Michigan, home of the Saginaw Falcons. Ladies and gentlemen, she's blessed. No, she's that blessed girl.
Peace. I told you the Cardinals, man. The Cardinals.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me do that again. Ladies and gentlemen, from Saginaw, Michigan, home of the Saginaw Cardinals. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for she's blessed. No, she's that blessed girl.
Peace. There we go.
And I am from Jersey, now in Florida, where it's hot outside and baby powder is on the rise. I'm DJ WIDEBODY, and this is Talk That Stuff. Number 151, anything goes. All topics are good topics. All topics, let's get it. Let's go. What's going on?
If you say it was some kind of bird, right?
What's happening? How's everybody doing out there? What's going on in YouTube world, the chat? What's going on, the playback? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you had a great 4th of July weekend. Some of you had 3 days off. Some of you had 1 day off and then 2 days off. Some of you had the whole stretch. Some of you took the top of the week off and had off all week. Some of you went to Montreal this week. You got a couple of people going to Montreal for our annual Dirty Old Men retreat in Montreal, Canada. The address is 131 Chambers Road, Saskatchewan, Canada. 35105-16805 is the zip code. We'll see you there on the 14th. Ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody today?
Motherfucking AO
Did this man
Jaden
just
King.
put Montreal in Saskatchewan?
I was gonna
Right.
say something,
Is this
you
Saskatchewan,
know
a,
what I'm
a
saying, but
suburb of Montreal?
I just gotta let it ride.
Montreal is in Quebec, man.
Oh my bad. Pardon that. So yeah, I'm sending him on a wild goose chase. He said no. He said Montreal. No, he said Saskatchewan. How's everybody doing, man? Before we started the show, man, real quick, a lot of things been going on in the NBA, a lot of trades, a lot of acquisitions, a lot of signings, a lot of this things. People are really just they don't know what's going on as far as who's going to get what. A lot of people thought things were going to happen and didn't happen. One of the most the notable ones, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, they go over to the LA Clippers. I have a couple of Lakers fans in here. I have a West Coast guy in here. What do you guys think? Go ahead. I'll let you guys have the floor. Shoot.
Lakers fans first.
You know what? The way this whole thing has transpired, it is opened up a lot of different narratives to this whole situation. I mean, of course, it's NBA free agency. You never know what you're gonna get with NBA free agency. But I think this free agency has been a testament to a couple of things. One thing is the changing of the guard. There was a time where people were, falling over themselves to play with a talent like LeBron James. And now that certain players in the league, they've got their bearings about them, and they know their worth, and they know what their brand brings and their talent.
Yeah.
The more and more they're wanting to go out and prove that they can do it without having LeBron James attached to their legacy. So more and more now. Last year it was Paul George, and the hopes that the Lakers would land Paul George.
Right.
Didn't land Paul George because he had his eyes set on actually the Clippers as well. And this year with Kawhi, being that he snatched up another championship and another MVP, Finals MVP or whatever, his stock has risen through the roof, and he's more so like, hey, LeBron only has one more ring than I have, so shit, what makes him much more special than me? So shit, I believe I can do this alone, like I did this past year. So a lot of people are not, they're not lining up to play LeBron anymore like that, and it's funny to me, but I mean, it is what it is. We're now getting back to the place now. It's starting the talent is kind of trying to level out a little bit now, where you don't have the deck stack, so to speak. So, meanwhile, I mean, although it's disheartening that we couldn't get Kawhi, I think that would have been a slam dunk for us. It's also a good thing that you have a little bit parity now, to where, you got it's leveled out. So, I'm just looking forward to the season.
I said, Kawhi has 2 rings, well, LeBron has 3 rings. So, man, very quietly, this guy's got enough rings as well. I kind of like the fact that we want to beat LeBron now instead of playing with him. That kind of takes it back a little bit to where, Jordan versus Bird or Magic, everyone's trying to beat the man or something now. Instead of pairing him with him. And from what I've seen, like I said, I really haven't been really active in the NBA in some years, but, from the last couple of years, it's, the Warriors dynasty is over. Finally, we all know this. Everyone's split, and everyone's, they're learning from that, and they're stacking the teams up. Who knows what we got up in Brooklyn?
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
I wouldn't say that the dynasty.
Don't be the road to the finals goes through Golden State. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that it's the dynasty is over. I think now it's more so now they're in the area of retooling, because you got to remember, if you don't remember anything else, that they did it without having somebody like KD. KD was just extra icing on the side of the cake that already had icing on it.
I'm not even speaking to them. I think Iguodala was the X factor as far as him leaving.
I
think
if when Draymond Green leaves, then you can say the dynasty is over, because he is the machine that keeps that whole thing going. So like until he departs, that's when you can officially say that it's over, because that dude is the glue. If you think about the year they lost to Cleveland, without him in the lineup, without his contribution, that's what
Game 5.
That's what aided in them losing.
What are your thoughts on Clay not gonna be able to make be there in time? So you see the Warriors, they're not going. They're gonna be a Clayless Warriors probably.
They'll be fine because they have an insurance policy by obtaining D'Angelo Russell.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Although he's a point guard, he's able to play off guard. And I'm not saying he's a Clay by no stretch of the imagination. RTO, maybe you can help me out with this, but I do know that he's very capable. He's a little more athletic than a Clay is. I'm not saying he's the marksman that Clay is, but in terms of getting to the bucket and creating mismatches and stuff like that, by him being a taller guard like Clay, I think he's about 6'5", 6'6", and I think Clay is 6'7". So you still got that height, but you get a little more athleticism with him, although he doesn't have the range of a Clay.
Is he defensive?
Can I? Okay, so yes, he doesn't have the defensive Clay. He doesn't have the sharpshooting of Clay. He can shoot, but D'Angelo Russell's talent is getting to the hole. He's a slashing guard, a pretty damn good one too. That will open up shit for Steph. You can't just guard, you can't just double team like motherfuckers want to. Right. Double team, kick it out to him. He can hit the shot or he could drive. That's gonna bring motherfuckers in. They can kick it right back out. How Steph running around and shit. Damn near impossible to guard from playing off ball and whatnot. So that damn sure will help. We got another little cat. I forget the name, dude, shooting guard. That we drafted.
Y'all just drafted. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I can't think of his name, but he nice. Coming off the bench, that's most definitely needed help.
Jordan Poole.
Yeah, he's nice. We picked up. God damn it, we picked up. What's the name, son? Glenn Robinson III. I forgot about that. So that's something off the bench as well. So. We're getting the bench up. That's what I most definitely wanted. So, with Diggy gone, that's going to hurt a little bit. We need that defense. We need that. I always say he's like the calmer on the court when shit get all crazy with the turnovers or whatever. We let him run up point, and he calms everything down, and the turnovers subside and everything, and motherfuckers get back to focus. So, we don't have that player no more. So, we just gonna have to damn show stop with the dumbass turnovers. That shit gotta be nipped in the bud. I can't stand that shit. So
hey, can I say this too? I'm sorry. Go ahead, RTO. I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I don't think Klay Thompson and KD are not in the same boat.
Same boat as what?
KD has a torn Achilles.
Oh, in terms of injury,
has an ACL.
Yeah,
and
KD's is way worse.
Klay Thompson has never really been hurt like this in his career. Am I correct, RTO?
Not like this, no.
He's had
his first major injury
here and there.
Yeah, it's his first major injury. Yeah.
And, you could have Klay back in, typically it's 6 to 8 months. So
February, hopefully he'll be back in February.
Yeah, February, March. By playoff time especially. They're not leaving the playoffs. They'll be in
no doubt. No, yeah, I would never say that.
Y'all, I'll be back. I got family over.
The days of 20.
I think the key thing about this whole situation, and I've been watching NBA tight since like '86, and I'm just happy about the amount of parity that's there. Yep. It's in the West. Anybody can compete. You got from 1 to 9. Because people knew
it can go any way.
Absolutely. You got Utah will be better. Oklahoma City gonna fall, I think, a little bit, but probably not as much as people think.
Utah,
Dallas will be better. They may not be playoff.
Dallas already better. They might be playoff bound.
They'll have Porzingis.
Depending on how Porzingis do and Luka, they might be playoff bound.
The Rockets will be around. Sure. The Nuggets will be at the top, maybe close to the top of the West. The Clippers will be close to the top of the West. The Pelicans will be right around the 7, 8, 9 spot.
I got Clippers best team in the West right now at this very moment.
From an 8
Portland will be better. San Antonio will be around. The Warriors will be around. The Timberwolves and the Grizzlies, they're gonna suck. The Suns gonna suck. The Kings will be better. You got the Lakers. So it's gonna be interesting. I can see you getting down to around April and maybe 6 or 7 teams being
It's gonna be close
within like 5 or like within like 4 or 5 games of each other.
Yeah, it's gonna be dumbass
You know
close.
what I'm saying? In the
A
East,
loss could drop you down to 8th real quick. If you in 4th,
absolutely.
lose one game, you gonna drop. So yeah, it's gonna be close as fuck.
Because you think
It's
about
always
it,
close.
the top 8 seeds are within 9 games last year of each other's loss record, so it was tight last year.
Yeah, it's always tight.
In the East, I mean, I don't know if they have the same. The Celtics will be around. Miami will be probably a lottery team, just because I don't see Jimmy Butler being able to take the helm of any team without. Well, and you know, Pat Riley is a strong leader.
Russell needs to get down there.
I just don't see him. I just don't see them making the playoffs. Chicago will be better. Cleveland will not. Orlando will be about the same. The Hawks will be better. The Sixers will be better. The Nets will be better. The Hornets will not. The Knicks will not. The Pistons will be better because, and I'm just saying, if Derrick Rose could just be a steadying influence, because I'm gonna tell you, y'all did not spend 82 games, and I didn't watch every game, but y'all did not spend a season or really 3 seasons by this point watching Reggie Jackson start and running the point. It is scary.
Scary as what you mean, good or bad?
It's like having the head of your household be an opioid addict or something.
Damn.
I mean, because you never know what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he might come up and he might make a fantastic play. He might get a steal, and then he'll come up and pull up and shoot an air ball 3.
Yeah.
You know, so hopefully Derrick Rose can just be a steadying influence. And you got the Bucks. The Bucks will be better. You know, I mean, the Bucks will be fine. The Bucks will be at the top of the East. So it's hard for me for the first time in a long time to not be able to say the title is going to go to one of these 2 or 3 teams.
It's not a definitive team.
Somebody could get hurt. Somebody could improve extremely quickly. I mean, who knows what Michael Porter's effect will be on the Nuggets? Who knows what? I mean, I don't see the Nets necessarily competing at this point, but I don't think that they'll compete for a ring once KD comes back either. I just don't. I'm just not a believer in Kyrie like that anymore. I just don't.
I always thought he wasn't a leader. I thought he always needed a big brother with him.
And you know, you don't have to be a leader. You don't have to. I mean, with his degree of talent, it would be nice, but you got to have somebody around, and you have to be you. I mean, part of being a good leader is being a good follower too.
Absolutely.
And I think he thought he
wanted to. I think he thought he wanted to be a leader, and then we figured out, man, this ain't for me. I need a. You know, I think it's a perfect scenario. I think it's a perfect situation in Brooklyn, man. Just, you know, with time, they gotta get some pieces. I don't really know the pieces around, but you know, obviously they're gonna have to build around.
I think what happened in Boston was you had I think when he lost Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, he lost them in terms of he couldn't talk to them no more.
Respect.
I think they got all of that. I think they got all of that recognition that first year. They did extremely well, and he didn't really build with them. I just don't see him building with them because he's such an individual player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily see him and Harden as being very different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you can't you have to develop guys, and I think they have the capacity to. I mean, when they first got all together, I thought, oh, this is about to be something crazy, because it's the dream of every GM to have a linchpin as your leader or whatnot, and be able to build some really talented guys around them. I'm not a big fan of let's go and spend $35 million on this one guy. You know, I'm just not a big fan of that. I'd rather build through the draft, build where you can kind of have some more flexibility.
You want your player to develop into that $35 million player.
Absolutely. And then cut him. I mean, not cut him, but trade him in his final year. That's what I do. I'm sorry.
You know what? And I on your point about Boston, I think Boston was so much better when they had hungrier people. Playing every night. You know, when you think about Terry Rozier, his development and his progression for this year, if he was a stock, his stock would be like one of those $45 stock that ended up being like, end up being like $15 at the end of the quarter or whatever, because by Kyrie coming back and him not having enough leeway to be him and do him or what have you, that kind of thwarted his progress throughout the year. He had so many ebbs and flows this year in terms of his performance, and so the same thing can be said for Jaylen Brown when Gordon Hayward came back. So like those guys, them as a unit last year with no Kyrie and no Gordon Hayward, they were hungrier and they had a point to prove. All of them, Rozier, Jaylen Brown, and even Tatum, they had points to prove. And when Kyrie came back, I wouldn't even say Hayward, I would say Kyrie came back. It kind of like fucked up the whole chemistry. So
Yep.
Excuse me, sorry about that, guys.
But instead of the coach, kind of like reconstructing the offense to where you're able to use all the pieces that made you successful the year before, he just was like, fuck it, it's Kyrie's show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna let him carry as far as he can carry it. And that's
what? I look at point guard's job as being like Dennis Johnson from the Celtics. Dennis Johnson played the background, facilitated the offense, scored when it was 7 seconds or less left on the shot clock, and allowed the rest of the game to go. If your point guard is your number one guy, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous place to be in, dude.
We were talking about that earlier.
I'm sorry, Digger Hurts. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I think he could be your number one guy as long as he's a distributing type of point guard.
Right.
If he could do both, cool.
Isaiah was your number one guard, but
Isaiah was
also a playmaker.
He know how to run the ball.
Right, he was a table setter. He only, Zeke could take a shot, man, 6 seconds into the shot clock. But with that, he knew how to set the table for everybody. He knew when he had a mismatch, and he knew when he was being double teamed. And like I say, being a point guard is knowing all facets of anything that they run at you and be able to have an answer for that.
Absolutely.
Look at Jason Kidd with the Nets and the fucking
Right. So Jason Kidd being like a throwback kind of guy to a degree, because I think one of the things that Isaiah did real well was he controlled tempo. So he could take a shot early in the shot clock if that's what the tempo kind of set. But then he knew when to slow it down. He knew when to relax. Whereas, having that control over the game, I mean, it's almost like being a conductor, like on an orchestra.
That's exactly what it is.
You know what I'm saying? So, like a Steph Curry, he can get his buckets up, and Steph Curry shoot a very high percentage from outside and finishing. But at the end of the day, to me, the number one distributor on that team is who? Draymond Green. Absolutely.
But Curry can distribute too, but that's not what they have him do. But he can do it. Ben seen it.
Yeah. He
so the thing is just the way we play it is where we let Draymond run it. It's just it's
actually a strength, because when you look you look at Clay. Not Clay. When you look at Steph's ability to shoot the long range ball or just create shots on his own, although he is a point guard that can facilitate as well, his strength and when they need him the most is at times is his shooting. Draymond, he also creates a mismatch for people that guard him at the power forward position, because he's able to draw them out. That way, if Steph does do all this running around and get to the bucket, he's cleared the way for him to do that. That way, he's not clogging up the lane as a traditional power forward or what have you.
Because when he does that, if he catches the ball up top, Steph running around trying to get around screens, it's going to create some type of double team or mismatch. Someone's going to fall asleep, and normally 9 times out of 10, the fucking center is wide open for a lob. This shit happens all the fucking time. You don't even have to be the center. It could be a power forward or whoever. Just having them two run around creates confusion, and someone's open, and Draymond being the one who can distribute could see that shit. Or he could dish the shit off to Steph or Clay, who's open. There's always options. I like when they run it through Draymond when they do it right. If he's looking and not trying to force shit, when we start forcing it, that's when the turnover was happening, and that's bullshit I hate. But when everything's running correctly, we set plays and just do the shit the right way. It's all good. We be in harmony with the shit. It's all good.
Hey, I didn't mean to. I like the Warriors. This is not as much as you. You're the big fan, but I always respected that team. I liked them when Mark Jackson had them. When David Lee was there. It's sad to see everyone go though, man.
It is.
It was real sad to see everybody go.
I mean, it's shit hurts just like
Sad
when we.
Sad for who?
You talking about fucking Iggy leaving and
Man,
pretty much Iggy.
Iggy didn't leave. He got exiled because he was talking shit about the whole. He was
Man.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
No. I'm dead ass serious because you know what? Hey, if he did two things. If he did not write the memoir, and he didn't do that, the Breakfast Club, the Breakfast Club interview was the actual coup d'etat. They was gonna get rid of him after that shit.
You mean the coup de grace?
No. The coup d'etat. You look it up, brother. Hey, look it up.
The coup d'etat. Okay.
Coup d'etat. Look it up. Hey, if it ain't that was, hey, I'm about to put it in the Urban Dictionary right now.
But yeah, it's like that shit hurts just like when we got rid of motherfucking Monte Ellis. Same shit. Monte was a man, and then Steph came in, and we saw different shit with Steph. So they couldn't both play together, and his Monte was being selfish and shit. So he ended up getting traded.
But you know what's crazy about that? I mean, Steph is Monte.
But in a different way. With
a more consistent jump.
But he's more team oriented too.
Right.
Monte was not team oriented at all. Like this nigga did himself, and that's
Monte
it.
was pulling. Monte was what we called was jacking, shooting 37% from the field and shit.
Monte put 61 points on my cousin in high school. Man, when he told me that, I was like, man, this before he even went pro. He gonna go pro? He said, man, they offer him a couple of offers here in Mississippi and abroad. He said, man, well, dude so cold, he might be able to go pro. And shit, lo and behold, man, right after that he went pro. I think my cousin was a freshman then, man. See, he put 61 points up on it, scoring on double teams and everything. Like,
hey, that nigga just scored. That's all he did.
He got a lot of buckets. Let me ask y'all this. What do you think, when you look at the landscape of the league and all these changes, what do you think is the most underrated move that happened?
The most underrated move?
Yes, the most underrated, kind of under the radar. And I'm not necessarily talking about it being a guy who, not necessarily just being a guy who could just come in and contribute off your bench that feels
JJ Redick with the Pelicans.
You know what?
Fit, yeah.
I think all of those. I don't think the underrated thing about all this is that people put so much emphasis and put so much attention on the stars.
Yes.
I'm looking more toward the role players when I look at the draft because I'm looking at because those are the people that make the team better. In terms of filling in when those 6 to 12 minutes that the stars are not playing. To kind of keep the offense flowing, keep the advantages and stuff going. Like cats like Danny Green, cats like lesser to like D Rose, who ain't at that superstar level anymore.
Re-signing Tobias Harris.
Right.
Yes.
The unsung heroes are the ones that get lost in the shuffle in free agency. Like the guys who they might not be the star, but at any given moment they can win you a game. They can take over an offense, score 40-some points. Those guys. I always look for. Matter of fact, I've been looking for Jamal Crawford this offseason.
Hey man, don't get me started on that. No, I'm waiting. I've been waiting to get this motherfucker for like 3-4 years now.
Right. I always want to see where the stars are going, but I'd be more intrigued about what takes place with the lesser known people or the people that are not the stars that are ballers. I want to know what goes behind their process of choosing a team. Is it money for them more so than it is, title chasing or what have you? So I'd be more.
I know with him.
About those.
With him, I don't think it matters because he taking like the veteran minimum right now.
Yeah, he have gone have traveled though. Hey.
Yeah.
Right. I always say the stakes fly under the radar, and is great, and also you're only as good as your bench. That's how I've always felt. You're only as good as your bench. You know?
Yeah. I want to see what the Celtics do now with Kemba, because I mean, Kemba's a great scorer, but what is that effect going to be on Tatum and Brown? Two really special players to be.
But you know what? I don't think it's the same way though. Even though he's a great scorer, I don't think Kemba don't strike me as an ISO dude like Kyrie is. Now Kemba can ISO, but that's not his go-to all the time. Like Kemba could do what he needs to do to be a team player, and I think that would help out. I think he fits the system more than Kyrie do. Kyrie's I need the motherfucker dribble fucking goddamn 20 seconds or 15 seconds of shot clock and then go and do what the fuck I need to do.
Dancing with
Kemba don't need to do that. He don't have to. He can, but he don't have to. Kemba get 2 crossovers up and go to the hole and dish it out or do whatever the fuck he need to do. I think Kemba would be more. He would be effective like Rozier was. That's what I think. And just like IT was, they were effective at point guards in that system. They just wasn't ISOing all fucking day like Kyrie was. So I think it will work out. I truly think it'll work.
Hey, Kyrie was too much of Rod Strickland. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
He was too much. He was too much Rod Strickland. And Rod Strickland's like one of my favorite point guards.
Mm-hmm.
But that that's crazy because that's his godfather, what have you. But when I watch him play a lot of times, I'm like, man, he played just like Rod Strickland.
Between back, lay up, nigga.
Timestamp. I want you to timestamp that right there. Please timestamp that. What time is it? About 31 minutes in. Okay. That was perfect.
It's gonna be a part of somebody's beat. I'm just fooled yet.
I'm a fan though. I'm a fan of the, my son asks me all the time who's my favorite team. I told him I'm a fan of the game. And I also want to see what Brogdon does with the Pacers.
Yeah,
they got a solid. With Turner, Sabonis, Oladipo, and Brogdon, that's a solid 4 right there.
They was already solid before Oladipo got injured.
Yes, they were.
Pacers been solid for a minute. Like they always been solid. Shit, they was even solid with Roy Hibbert before he just lost his talent.
He was a fucking.
I don't know what the hell happened with him,
they took the air fan off of him, and he wasn't flapping on the side of the used car lot no more.
Damn,
that's a big boy.
Yeah, man, I don't know what the hell happened to him. He one season beast, and in the second season he just forgot how to play basketball.
It was the Monstars, man.
Yeah. But what's the name? You said Miles Turner. Yeah, I fucks with him. He nice. He a beast.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Pacers can definitely be on some creeper shit and be fucking winning hella games and you don't even know it.
Under the radar.
Yep.
No pressure.
Mm-hmm. But in terms of the whole Lakers fucking Clippers shit, I like it. I'm with it. I just like the whole balance of everything. I like the fact that we just got doubles everywhere. We don't need to have a gang of motherfucking super teams. Just everyone double up, East and West, and just let shit just be equal. And whoever wins, wins. We don't need to have a definitive team like, the Warriors is going to win by far this year. Like, I don't like that shit. I never did. Hate it when everyone, we just crown them now. Like, crown their ass what they are, what we say they were and shit. But nah, man, fuck that. I want to see motherfuckers play. Like, I'm here for some basketball. Fuck that. I want to see motherfuckers getting swept and all that shit. And I want to see some nice ass games. So I think we definitely.
I won't front when the Warriors got Durant. I kind of lost interest because I was like, these niggas about to run the table, and it didn't even turn out like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy it didn't. I'm happy it didn't, especially when we got Boogie. I was really happy that it didn't go the way everyone thought it was gonna go. Cause motherfuckers like, oh, these motherfuckers done ruined the NBA and shit, and this and that. Like, oh, they won off top. Like, man, motherfuckers still gotta play. Shit. And people come and whoever we played, they gave us their A game. So we had games where we lost, and we legitimately lost. We fucking lost games. So I'm happy about that. I just didn't want to be no blowout. I did not want that to happen during the season. So yeah, I like to see the whole the Staples Center fucking rivalry now. That's gonna be dope. That's just gonna remind me back of 2000, 2001 during that era with the Clippers and the Lakers, because of course the Lakers was always a bigger brother, but the Clippers wasn't doing half bad at that time either.
I still don't think the Clippers are going to be that much better than they were last year because they lost some key people. They got rid of Gallinari. Who else departed there? They
got Gildress, whatever. They got rid of him too, but they earned two better players than that though. So I think they're gonna do better. They still got still got Beverly. They still got old boy 6 man. I can't think of his name.
But you know what they're gonna boil down to? I think it's gonna boil down to like we were just talking about earlier. It's gonna boil down to the role players. How strong your bench.
Yeah. And they still got the same bitch they had last year. They didn't get rid of too many people. From Gallinari and the other dude, Gildress, Chris, or whatever they say his name, they were starting. Yeah. So the point guard that they had that was draining, I can't think of his name, little light skinned dude, he's still there. So they still got motherfucking shooter.
Shamet. He played
he's still shooting. He's still there. They still got Montrezl Harrell, so he gonna be beasting like he been doing.
But guess what? We are so ready for that shit.
Hey, that's what. Let's go. Shit. That's the shit I want to see, man. I like the fucking Staples rivalry, the Staples Center rivalry. I'm all about that shit.
Yeah, because when I think about it, man, people choose the Clippers because people choose the Clippers not because of its historic nature. It's
just to go against the Lakers.
Right, it's a viable option to do something different and at your own, because they don't have enough history. I mean, they have history, but
Clippers ain't got history, bro.
No. I mean, every team has their history, but like I said, they don't have the lure of the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you go there.
They don't have a championship pedigree.
Right. See, when you go to the Clippers, you can etch your own name in history.
Exactly.
Because the Lakers already got our history. You just another cog in the wheel, pretty much.
Mm-mm.
So, it's all good.
Do y'all banners they see the banners when the Clippers do home games, right?
Oh,
so
they
most definitely. That shit ain't going nowhere. They ain't gonna roll the banners up when the Lakers or when the Clippers play home.
They don't move wide by the they're still there.
Do it at Giant Stadium. That's why I asked. Don't they have lights or some shit in the shadow box or some shit?
I don't know. What's up, Clark?
Hey,
what's up? What y'all doing?
What up, Clark?
I saw Keenan Ivan wins, man. So
last time I seen Clark, he was singing "Happy Birthday" to himself.
Really?
Huh?
Nah.
What was it?
I was thinking of something.
Yeah, man. Clark was on one off the beers the other day.
Clark had a good ass time, man. I was jealous as hell, man. Shit.
Hey, Clark always having a good time. Hey, that's the good time man right there.
Man. Oh, fuck
Most of the time, I'm by myself.
Nigga, brewer barbecue.
I am by myself.
I have some of the best.
At the time.
And that's the best time. That's my kind of shit. Right in my alley.
I play what music I want to hear.
Yep.
I drink what I want to drink. So
gotta cater to nobody.
I ain't cater to nobody.
Yep. I tell you, man, I know it's sad.
Two steps. I love
my wife. I love my wife and everything. I love my family. But I love coming home, driving in the driveway, and don't see no cars out there. Boy, I get so happy and excited. Am I wrong for that?
No.
Sometimes people just don't understand, man.
Now, some people just don't know how to enjoy themselves by themselves, with
Right.
themselves. You know what I'm saying? And when you can do that, hey, party on, brother, party on.
Straight up.
You know, one thing that's kind of underrated about this group, like one thing we don't normally talk about too, and we probably need to talk about this after dark, but all of us dudes is all of us married.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
so yeah, we
That's that
definitely
dad
got
rap
some
shit.
kinship on that level.
Right.
What'd you say?
We on that dad rap shit.
Dad rap. Absolutely.
We are dad rap.
Then you got the single one.
Absolutely.
Single ones like, why I'll be doing this? Why can't like? Cause we ain't single.
Yeah. Hey, speaking
He's
of which,
married.
man, speaking of rap, y'all peeped out that B.O.B., that new B.O.B. joint?
The
No.
Wu-Tang, the old dirty bastard.
Which one, huh?
No, he got a song called "Old Dirty Bastard."
Yeah, it's well, the whole album is called, I think, Southern Mathematics or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, that thing is trouble.
Okay.
Straight up. Okay.
I'm surprised Wallace ain't said nothing about it. That's usually the motherfucking editor in chief of the
No, I
music
ain't heard
section.
it.
Yeah,
I've been listening to this Dirty Old Man project today.
It's called Southmatic, but the cover looks like a Cash Money, not Cash Money, but a what's the brothers No Limit. You know, it's got that Southern freaking album cover with the diamonds on the freaking crusted on the side.
The pen and pixel shit. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a problem, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna peep that out.
It's a problem. Cut this.
Said some emails got discovered from some dude, sir in Britain, basically saying that Trump was an idiot and he's gonna just. He said, "What the fuck did he say?" Best friend, yeah, but yeah, that's I'm not getting this Trump shit. Never mind. So back to what the hell are we talking about? So yeah, you know, a lot of stuff going on in the NBA and whatnot, and all the good stuff. And I understand that music's been being put out. I haven't really been checking out the new music or nothing like that. But
it's been a lot. It's been a lot of shit this last week. You know, it's been a lot of shit.
Any disappointments?
You know what? To be honest with you, let me say this. I did listen to the Dreamville project, and I don't know what I may have been looking for, but they had a couple joints on there. I like the joint with Dreezy on it. I like but somebody said I just felt like the tracks didn't slap. Like, I mean, it's a lot of it is super trappish. You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem, but it's just like everything else right now to me.
Gotcha.
It just didn't separate itself. I mean, this was a really great opportunity for artists like Kaz and Bass and, you know, Loot and it just Earth Gang really made themselves evident on the project. And JID, obviously, because I purposely I didn't listen to the singles before the project came out. I only saw the documentary about it. I haven't listened to I haven't listened to a Dreamville project before this one.
Did they use a lot of like Ron Gilmore or Elite, you know, dudes, or did they get a lot of outside production, or you think it was like
it was in-house production for the most part?
In-house.
Yeah,
it was definitely
T-Minus and
Ari Lennox. Did he get any? Didn't he get any?
Ari Lennox had a joint. She had a joint. Yes, she did. She had a joint on there. But yeah, it just wasn't. I guess I was looking for things that could be a little bit more definitive, where it kind of showed you these different lanes that these guys are in. And like I said, Earth Gang did a good job of separating themselves from everybody else. But for me, when I look at a crew, everybody has a role or a position to play. You know, like it may be one cat that's a little bit more down south, or like got a southern drawl. It may be a cat that got a little bit more hip hop type shit, super lyrical shit. Another dude that's kind of more commercial. Another dude that's kind of, and they just all kind of sounded the same. And I felt like that was a problem.
You got an East Coast main, you got a down south main, you got a main. You got.
Shut up. I want to ask y'all a question. So, I've been watching. First of all, I'm really not a big fan of Vlad, but I seem to always be watching his interviews, and he got Irv Gotti on there and stuff. And I was like, they still really, really, really bitter about this 50 shit, bro. They do not, come to find out today. Fat Joe tried to squash the beef between them and try to bring them out on one of the summer jams, and Irv basically cursed out Fat Joe like, nah, they ain't gonna never. He took it too far. These cats is really legitimately, because I guess they feel like 50 Cent was the cause of their demise, and so it was never. No, we can never be friends. Like, it's like, man, it's taking it to the grave, man. Like, I just like, God damn, it's 20 years later, y'all still.
Yeah.
Got some
cold thing about it. Fucking G50 dissing G units, so they asses ain't even together.
God,
they fucked up Murder Inc. money. Bad.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So these niggas was cashing out,
man,
and
everybody living it up.
They were cashing out at the time, and then 50 came and just really overnight
killed that shit.
Just destroyed that shit, bro.
Wasted the fuck out their asses.
I mean, it was very evident. Like yeah, y'all niggas out of there.
Is that too?
Are they just? I mean, do you still think even today, like, I mean, we're talking millions of dollars probably to that, that they left on the table, but they kind of shot themselves in the foot too with the whole, I didn't say they did it, but around that time, if you notice, a lot of those big time labels back then, the feds infiltrated and tore down, a la Death Row, or Suge Knight. The only person they ain't mess with is Prince. They probably try to mess, they try to mess Prince stuff up, and Prince probably had it all put together, but they kind of,
but they try to mess Prince up on some other shit because Prince went independent and was doing his shit off the books. So so the difference between the Prince and a Death Row or Murder Inc. is that those guys they were linked to people that they were street people, whether they be gangsters or kingpins or what have you. So of course you're gonna draw the eye and the attention of the feds if you link with the criminal world or outside world, underground. Prince whole shit was he was getting paper, and they wasn't seeing paper from him. So Warner Brothers probably sick the feds on Prince.
I love listening to old Jay Prince stories, man. Just listening to him talk, bro. He reminds me of one of my old uncles.
Hey, you listening to the book again?
Well, man, I can't.
I think I need to. I'm gonna listen to that again because that shit was good as fuck.
He talked on like when he talking like he had a toothpick in his mouth.
Hell yeah.
I told Toy Floyd Senior.
He the way he talking like he got a toothpick in the mouth and he was rolling a blunt. He was rolling one long ass blunt throughout
I told Floyd Senior, if you put your hands on me, then I'm gonna have to defend myself. I put that up to him to let him know that you're not just gonna put your hands on me.
Because I'm from the streets and we don't get down like that. So I let him know man to man.
But he said Floyd gave him the respect though.
Damn, someone fucking making homemade ice cream or something.
Turning it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but You know, these guys are, they're in their 40s now, but grow the fuck up, man. Like, it's people like seeing, damn, was something did you screw his wife or something? Like, yo, just get over it, man. Everyone, you probably made more money than you could shit out. You made money. You didn't, you never thought you would make all that money in a million years, man. When you were younger, yeah, when you guys won, you were winning. You had songs with J-Lo, man. Murder Inc. was on top. Then you had Ashanti. I couldn't stand Ashanti's voice though, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
She was too mannish for me, man. She kind of reminded me like if meth was in drag and shit.
Right, the Brooklyn Brawler. She started like the Brooklyn Brawler and shit. Like, God damn.
Damn, where all this Ashanti hate come from?
It's not.
I don't hate Ashanti at all.
Like,
I'm cool.
Mannerisms was like she was one of your boys and shit. Like,
hey, I'm cool with that. As long as she can handle some shit too, it's all good.
She had her pitch is, what's up?
She was like, yo, B.
I ain't mad that she can fucking, be good with it, whatever.
She sound like
grabbing the crotch and shit when she talk with her fucking put on the damn wall and shit.
Nah, I couldn't deal with it.
Hey, yo, son.
I go Wallace.
That POV, that POV beat, that POV city anthem. That's one of the worst joints ever to me.
Hey, but that joint was rocking though. That was that two.
You crazy as hell.
Hey, that POV joint was rocking, man. Hey, listen. If we can listen to Twist Beats, man, throw the keyboard down the stairs. I think we can find.
You said throw the fucking keyboard down the stairs.
Hey, I think we can listen to.
Shit, blood.
That was, I tell you, that was the worst period in rap history to me.
Oh no! That would have to be the Snap era, man.
You must have died right after
that. Damn, fucking. They had some joints, man.
Nah.
You talking about the Snap era, like the Yang Yang Twins and shit?
That shit sucks.
Like a soul shaker.
I fuck with some of the Yang Yang Twin songs. Not all of them, but this song that I like. Shit was catchy.
If you fuck with one, you fuck with all.
No, because I didn't fuck with the Whistle While You Twerk.
No, I'm making it.
I'm not fucking with the Whistle While You Twerk song.
You would listen to.
I don't believe you at all. I believe you fuck with it, man.
No, not that song. There's songs that I like from them, but not the Whistle While You Twerk song.
Whistle While You Twerk.
I believe you was fucking with it. Whistle while you twerk. In amazing
I like
way.
shaking like a salt shaker. That shit. I mean, it had Little John beats. I fucked with Little John beats.
Hey,
man.
you know what? It's got its place though. Like if you you're in the cabaret, titty bar, whatever.
Oh my God! Oh shit! No!
What?
Oh, no!
The hell?
Oh, excuse me.
You
man.
good?
Oh shit! Oh man! Oh.
What's up? What? The fuck happened?
What happened, blood?
I don't know. Hope we cool.
Is he still on?
Is we still on?
Yeah.
No, he's still on.
Yeah, he mute right now. But that shit. I don't know. I was a fan of Shawty Low, but I wasn't a fan of D4L.
If you like,
I can't. I'm not. Yeah, that's the one I'm not fucking with. D4L
like
pretty much killed it for me.
Yo, my bad.
Nigga, you okay?
Yeah, I just found, man, one of my coworkers just died, man.
Oh wow.
Oh,
shit, man.
Oh man.
Condolences, man.
Jesus, I was just reading Facebook, man, and then I didn't see his name. Like, oh my God. What the?
Which one is it?
Huh?
Which one is it?
This the guy that he worked on the day shift, man. Me and him was real cool, man. We went to school and stuff together.
I was saving the
Man, my man. He was
honor.
real cool. I know him for a lot of years, man.
Wow, man.
Man.
Sorry to hear that, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Man.
Like my wife always say, man, folks really leaving here.
Mm-hmm. In a hurry.
Man.
What happened?
The fuck is this?
Losing all my.
Jesus Christ.
Man, how come I can't, speaking of that, how come I cannot find that dude's viral videos anywhere?
Who?
The ex-con dude, the Jesus Christ.
Oh,
There's one in particular I'm looking for, man, but I haven't been able to
which
find
one?
We love you, God.
That dude is so mad.
Motherfucker, the belt of destiny.
It's one, man. Oh man. I can't explain it. I'll know it when I see it, man. Oh man.
Was he in the basement or was he outside?
Now he was in the synagogue or something like that, and
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
man, my God.
Well,
if you laugh at him, you really going to hell.
I'm going to hell, damn it, because I was laughing my ass off at that.
We love you, God. Just Christ.
I won't be the only one.
Man, ain't no way not to laugh at that, man. He popping, bro. I'm like, come on, man. That's just hella
He is
funny.
popping.
With some lugs on.
And he got a pair of Huncho's work boots, construction
yes.
boots, man.
Are they?
That nigga said he was popping and crunching. Said he had on some lugs. You ain't shit.
Birdman lugs.
God damn.
It's a cholo, man. That's they wear, man. Got them lugs.
I didn't even know they made niggas like you for that.
And the South Pole.
And the 4X red t-shirt with just crossed on it.
Still rocking what was the name of that shit? I can't even think of it now.
We love you, God.
Hey, I know you talking about Junko.
Junko,
nigga.
Oh,
yeah.
J-N-C-O. Junko.
Yeah.
Junko.
J is Janko. It's called Janko.
Junko.
Yeah.
Janko. Shit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
J-N-C-O. Hey.
Yeah.
That's them pants, man, where your the bottom of your pants covers your whole shoes.
Yep.
Bottom of your pants be getting dirty and shit.
That should be muddy than a motherfucker in the rain.
God damn.
Motherfucker, it'd be just some Janko jeans, a white beater, and a long ass fucking belt. One of them belts, the nylon belts.
You got a chain on your wallet.
With the silver tip at the end.
Yeah, the belt ain't got no holes. The belt ain't got no holes. It's just all that woven shit that you just put the belt pin anywhere.
Like the belt buckle might have a weed leaf on it. And some lokes. Trust, man.
Hey, when Snoop came out with that hat with the weed leaf on it, it just created an entire fucking industry, my nigga.
Man, they used to have these little stickers in the little 25 cent shits at the grocery store. They was called the homies. It was a bunch of Control stickers. Yeah. The homies, nigga.
Wallace, you're right, man, because I remember in 1993, maybe. Yeah, 3. You know, my old man, that dude, he ain't the strictest dude in the world. But he gave me some money. And I went to the flea market in Florida, man. I went and bought me a Chronic hat. So, you know, he looked at it, he ain't seen nothing wrong with it. He was like, you know, it is what it is. My aunt, God rest her soul, she a holy roller. She came down here. She's like, hey, you know your son out there with that marijuana leaf on his hat.
With that reefers.
Right.
Did you say reefers?
He was like, man, he said, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that hat. Hey, ain't like you out there smoking. But yeah, she got on his nerves so bad. He like, hey, man, Come here for a minute. He said, "Hey man, look, just put the hat up till she leave, man." I said, "Okay."
What the heck?
You know, Junior out there got that hat on with the reefers on it.
Right. Pretty much.
Absolutely.
No, cause she asked me when she rolled up on me. She's like, "You know what that hat means?" I'm like, yeah. I know what it means. Where your dad at? He in the house?
Fell in the shower, man.
Oh damn, man.
Oh God. Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I am too, man.
I am too, man. For real.
He was a good dude, man. Like, I really don't mess with a lot of people at my job. I don't have like, he wasn't like a friend, but I've known him for a lot of years. We have good conversations, man. Like he had anger issues, man. They were working on him like for a lot. It was crazy, man. He was a good dude though, man. Everyone, his Facebook page is loaded, bro. Like, a lot of people love this man. Like, it's just fucking crazy, man. Damn. All right, man. Shit. What were y'all talking about? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm gonna log off. I'll be back on after you.
All right. Bet.
God damn, and that's Talk That Stuff for this season.
Jesus, yeah, that's gonna be Talk That Stuff. Hold on. Jesus. But people, I go on the comment, people are so untactful. Like, what happened? Like, man, who trying to maybe it's me. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, man. If you need a moment, man, go ahead and take it
off. I didn't expect. I'm on Facebook scrolling, actually looking at Marketplace, and I see the dude Charlie. He's an old head. Like, yo, my little brother. And I seen his name. You know how the name be highlighted. I'm like, I just seen him. Like, this is crazy. Didn't expect to see, man. Life ain't. I guess tomorrow ain't promised, man. If that's fell in the shower, that's crazy. I mean, that's just like walking down the street and. Yeah. So fuck, what was that? I was gonna say, shout out to Stevie Wonder. He taking a break from touring, undergo a kidney transplant. Man.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing well afterwards.
I can tell you for certain, bro. When that man, like, I never got a chance to meet Michael Jackson. I never got a chance to meet James Brown. Never got a chance to meet JD. But man, I can tell you one thing. I've never met Stevie Wonder. But when that man dies, man, don't call me for a couple days.
Yeah,
man, because man,
that's gonna motherfucking hurt.
I'm telling you, man, that dude is the besides Smokey Robinson, the greatest to ever touch. I can't even say a pen, goddamn it, because he ain't even using the pen. The greatest songwriter, just man, flat out. Besides Smokey Robinson, I think Smokey Robinson is probably he's more prolific because if it wasn't for him and his pen, there would be no Motown.
Right. I look at that way too. Anyone that's passed, like, is a celebrity that's passed that really kind of just messed you up a little bit there, had you take a few minutes, maybe.
When Dilla died, that bothered me.
Yeah.
And because before he died, I saw a picture of him in like the Scratch magazine, and I was like, damn, man, he's thin. He got thin as shit. Not knowing what was really going on with him or what have you.
Oh.
So to see the ad for donuts, in like November, December, then come February he passed away. I was like, that shit had me in a funk like for the whole day. Then one of my cousins had died that same day. But she died later on in the evening. So that was like a real rough weekend. But because she passed, I didn't know Dilla, but it was still kind of one of those things like, wow, man, like that was crazy to me.
What about Mike? Michael,
Mike and Press, same way. Like, man, it just was like a.
I think it was definitely Mike. Mike, more so because when it happened, it kind of signaled the end of innocence. To a point, I was like 31. He died in what? 08? 09?
Yep.
So it was like I was like 32. You know what I'm saying? I was about to get married. You know what I'm saying? And this, that, and the third. I think I had just had I was about to get married and this, that, and and it just kind of hit me like, I remember when Mike was relatively young when he did Motown 25. I remember seeing that. That was like what, 83?
82.
82. I remember seeing that.
No. You're right. Hold up.
That was 83, wasn't it?
Motown 25 was it 87?
No, wasn't that late.
Hold up.
Or Motown 20, the one where he turned the greatest live performance ever by a motherfucker. Yeah, I you know what I'm saying, I hate speaking in superlatives like that, but at the end of the day, that shit was landmark, and it was one of my earliest memories as a human. And here he is dead. And I remember it was my wife's 30th birthday. Happened right afterwards, and she, we had this party downtown. She rode home with one of her girlfriends, and I rode home by myself. Fucking hot as fuck, windows down, blasting fucking Human Nature coming up the lodge, blowing. I was on the lodge with it. And man, yeah, I started crying. I cried in the car. Like DJ Pooh. Like that shit really hit me that night.
Jackson tore me up. I was DJing at the time, man, and I'll be doing all I would play is Michael Jackson, man. That's all everyone wanted to hear was Michael Jackson. I had a whole greatest hits playlist, remixes, all was Michael Jackson. Everyone was rocking the Michael Jackson shirts, and it was like, it's Michael Jackson we're talking about. I thought dudes like him and Prince were like,
forever.
Yeah, like Prince. I'm still trying to bite down on that. Like Prince, like that dude looked like he was 30 years old. Like that dude, like, man, those guys don't supposed to
die that early. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was 83. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking 82 in my head, but it was 83. No time. But yeah, but like those people provide the soundtrack for your childhood. I know for me, Michael Jackson was the reason why I wanted to even sing, bro. Like,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Entertaining. That's entertainer right there, man. That hands down. That's the bar to me.
Yeah, Hirsch is over there, motherfucking, in his socks, watching cartoons, eating a bowl of Fruit Loops, trying to do the moonwalk.
Hey, you know what's funny? Like when Kanye said in that Dear Mama song, when he was like, and you would give me everything in this world. The Michael Jackson glove in the jacket, but didn't give me the curl. That was my mama. That was my mama. I get all that. I had the jacket and all that good stuff, man. But you was not finna put a curl in. You was not getting the curl.
You know what's fun? We all the same, but we're basically all same age within a few months of each other, except for RTO. But these little cats don't understand, man. People was like, people didn't have money for the gloves, so cats was getting socks and shit, putting like gluing like fucking.
He made that stitch himself.
Fucking person.
Rhinestone like a motherfucker on there.
And that shit was cool. Like, old shit, or the red jacket, the Michael Jackson jacket. You had the imitations and the imitation leather pants and shit.
The first I had a black Thriller jacket with the red trim. My grandmother bought for me in Detroit, of all places. Right after Motown 25. I think this was like 83 or maybe 84. I can't remember what year she went up to visit her sister.
Yeah.
But, she brought me back that jacket.
You got family every damn where.
I really do. And like I was going to go see if I was going to visit that way. I was going to visit my great aunt, but I forgot she passed a couple years ago. So yeah, but I still got relatives in. Matter of fact, I got a cousin live on the east side of Detroit. I think on 11th or 10th Street or something like that. But anyhow, but yeah, the Thriller jacket, man. I wore that jacket every day. When she bought it for me, I wore it every day, without fail.
But hey, may I ask y'all this, because I remember coming up, I was like, man, I had to say shit 7 or 8. It was a breakdance era. Breaking was out. We had the cardboard box.
The last dragon.
Last Dragon, yep.
Most definitely.
Cats stealing people's cardboard and shit from their backyard and shit. Like cardboard was a fucking commodity. Like motherfuckers was you get some cardboard, you break, man. Everyone wants to be a break dancer. You fucking invisible glass fucking door and shit. Like we really embodied that shit, man. It was,
that shit never changed for us. It's still popping to this day. Just look at that. You heard of the Jabberwockies, right?
Yeah.
So they used to fucking do they shit in front of Market Street in San Francisco, like damn near all the time. We'll see them. There's a dude. There used to be this dude that exactly.
They got a residency in Vegas, bro. Like I was supposed to go see them when I was in Vegas.
Wow.
I was like, oh, that's them. They used to. Well, I watched when it was on the show when they first blew up. Whatever the name of the damn show was, I can't think of it, but I watched that shit. And then they blew up. Then Shaq had them on the All-Star game, and they extra blew up. And then now look at them. But they used to be in front of Market Street. He used to be this other dude. This dude, he probably still there too. He used to be this dude. He tap dancing and shit. Same areas, like right on. It's on Mark. It's in Mark and the Pal, right when the train, the cable cars in that, and like fucking street performers and shit there all day. You got motherfuckers breaking, popping, just break dancing, the whole nine. Like people out performing, rapping, everything. It's just always that shit.
Where is Mav at, man?
I don't know. He leaving. He said he's somewhere. Or he left the show or something.
Man, because this lady like she dressed up in Laffy Taffy paper. Man.
Yeah, I don't. I'm like, I'm gonna leave that one alone, man. Hey, we gonna fuck with it.
Hey, I was so bad that I lived in Jersey around that time. I was down south actually. I stayed in Louisiana for like a year or two, and it was big down in Louisiana. So I can imagine, then you see the old videos of how, the 5 boroughs was back in like the late 70s, early 80s when, he was figuring it out. But you had breakdancing crews, man. I bet even back home, like, you got some people, they father was like with a breakdance crew and they talk your head off how it was. But they used to really just go neighborhood to neighborhood and battle like breakdancing and shit. Like, especially the Spanish cast, a lot of people slept in them, but a lot of breakdancers was Spanish.
They be killing it.
Real.
Spanish cats be killing it with that.
Real.
Now here is Filipino cats be killing it.
Yeah, yep. They getting crazy legs. They don't call them crazy legs for nothing.
Yeah, that shit. I used to try to want to pop and shit, but now I can't do that shit now. Yeah, I can still do the Usher slide.
What's up, DJ Rec? What it do? DJ Rec, one day, man, you need you to come on the panel, man, be a guest. I'll let you host and everything. Peace to D-Man Q. I ain't seen D-Man came on one time back when I first started.
D-Man CQ.
D-Man CQ.
I ain't seen D-Man.
D-Man CQ. I've been calling him D-Man Q for all these damn years. Did he just change that?
No, it's always been that.
I'm so blind, bro.
People be butchering his name. That's all. If you try to correct that, be like D-Man CQ.
Right on.
D-Man like shit. Just call me Bob, man. God.
Yeah. So.
Niggas fucked it up.
So yeah. So shout out to Stevie Wonder. See what else is going on.
What the hell Stevie doing with his kidneys, man? To where he got it. Stevie ran that bitch
right
hard.
Yeah, they said Stevie. We said Stevie. Stevie had a hell of a. Stevie was quite the gigolo.
I mean, but you know what? I don't know what it is about not being to see your woman.
Come on, Hurst.
I'm just saying, man. Hey,
yo,
him and Ray.
You hitting boundaries so they're like, oh boy on the show.
They just call him D, man. Like I've been doing it right, D, man.
Nah, but man, one of Stevie Wonder wives was a recording artist by the name of Sarita. I'm pretty sure many of us have sampled her records and shit. But he's the brainchild behind all of her stuff, pretty much the earlier stuff anyway.
Let me ask you.
See a record, Sarita, SY, R.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of his wives.
I didn't know that.
He actually passed away.
Let me ask y'all this, and maybe this is not a good subject, but I'm gonna ask y'all anyway. Y'all thoughts on it? You know, I hear a lot of stories about back in the the 50s and the 60s where you had these artists, our favorite artists, the Sam Cooks of the world, dealing with younger females that's under 18. Do you feel like that back then was sociably acceptable? And do you
Yes.
think, yeah.
Because my grandfather is 21 years older than my grandmother.
Wow.
And it wasn't, you know what? It wasn't until maybe a couple of months ago I asked my mom, I was like, hey, I said, your dad was 21 years older than your mama. I said, who let that fly? And she looked at me and she kind of chuckled. She said, well, back then, a lot of marriages like that were arranged by the daddy.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
so your granddaddy pimped off his daughter off to my granddaddy. And she like, hey, knock it off. Nah, she didn't pimp off. But it was more accepted. It's more frowned. I think these kind of relationships are more frowned upon now because of whatever reason you might want to conjure up. But yeah, then I think it was more accepted that a lot of people were like look at people like Elvis Presley. Priscilla Presley was at least about
She
14
was
years old.
14. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
But he groomed her until she got to a legal age. That way he
The other one, who's the Great Balls of Fire dude, whatever his name is.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah, his wife was like
young,
12 or 13 or something like that.
But it was his cousin.
Yeah.
That's shit. That's double
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
When you talking about Woody Allen and shit out, now that was a savage move.
I think I'm always reminded of the verse that Mos Def kicked on Mr. Nigga, man.
Mm-hmm.
He said the same depressor kicked dirt on Michael's name, saw Woody and Soon Yi.
That was a scumbag move.
Yeah, it really was, man.
Hey, so this billionaire in this Florida billionaire is he's a New York financier. He's long accused of molesting dozens of girls. Was arrested Saturday and charged with sex trafficking by federal prosecutors. And extraordinary turn of events in a long case. He was a billionaire. He said two people with knowledge of the charges said on Saturday night that Mr. Epstein had been arrested in the New York area and was in federal custody. Mr. Epstein, 66, had avoided federal criminal charges in 2007 and 8 in a widely criticized plea deal. You playing? Wow. So, so he pled guilty to a lesser state charge for soliciting prostitution. He served 13 months in the county lockup and registered as a sex offender. Man got money, bro. But yeah, he got some more charges. Hope they
Epstein says it all.
Yeah. Right. They don't,
The thing about it is though is that
hey, what's up, Mike?
What up, dude?
Going on, brother?
Another night at it.
Man, money. What's that gonna do for him? Resident sex offender. He ain't like no regular mother. He's a billionaire. That ain't hurting him.
Nah, then he with his money, man, he got the best lawyers that money can buy. So
right.
He's never gonna actually experience the full extent of being, locked up or having to do a bid. He gonna do bid at club. If he gotta do a bid, it's gonna be a club fed.
Right. So, but you know what's so crazy? That's so scary, man. If you look at it just on the y'all side looking and you look at the justice system, man. If you do some kind of crime and you one of these, barely scraping by dudes, and you do a crime, bro, and you ain't got money to afford a lawyer, you can cancel Christmas, bro. Or you even get framed for something you didn't do and somebody set you up or say your name and some stuff, and you sitting there trying to fight it and you got a public defender who was already, you know, in bed with the prosecution anyway. He probably make deals. The prosecutor is basically a judge now. He's the one making pleas and stuff. The judge just signing off on it.
A lot of these dudes go play golf together. You know,
yeah.
They at each other's kids' christenings and all that good stuff. So.
Yep. Because you know that defense attorney wants to be a prosecutor one day, or maybe a judge, and you know. That's why I say I don't get in nobody's trouble. I don't do nothing illegal. You ain't gonna, you know, bad enough. I gotta worry about getting settled for something I didn't do. So, so Texas is like that.
Believe it or not, man, I'm gonna tell you something that's real important, bro. Hey, when you go to the store and stuff, man, you might go to the store for I don't know, man, like a cigarettes or some vape juice or whatever. Always keep your receipts in your pocket, man.
Yeah. Alibi.
Because that exactly, it's time stamped and it shows that where you were when you say that you were where you were.
Yep.
That makes sense.
That's a great
I hardly ever throw away receipts, man. I have a wallet full of them shits, and by the time I think about getting rid of them, like, you know what, man, let me get rid of this shit because I'm good now.
All right. You know, just imagine, you know, you rolling around your merrily way, you in a, you know, not the right, you know, different side of town where you're probably, you know, really the minority, and somebody that has, you know, looks like you does some crazy shit. You're in the neighborhood, so the cops, they don't care if you did it or not. They just trying to, you know, they don't want.
They got to fulfill the quota,
right?
And,
so
they just doing it to make their numbers look good, or you know, they face an internal pressure from their superiors to, you know, do so much, you know, on the street.
Quota systems. They need to
get rid of anybody tell you otherwise, they lying to you.
Yep. Man, it's like, you know, we used to have a thing at work with safety. We used to get paid, you know, to stay safe. You know, every quarter, no one gets hurt. Everyone gets a bonus that's on the safety team. They said we got to stop paying for safety. We're not paying for safety anymore. You need to be safe. So that goes for quotas, man. So, you know, what are you basing your quota on? So you're gonna have to have about 5 or 6 speeding tickets a month.
So yeah. So they stop incentivizing you guys working safe. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do those funds go?
Look,
somebody gotta get them.
No, you already know where they going. No, they paying somebody else.
Hey.
Put
another name on it and still give it to me. I don't care.
Right, exactly.
We just get hooked up, bro. You ain't there walking away.
Put Jacob Johansson on that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we was watching the fight last night. Shout out to John Jones last night.
Jones.
Why
was he in a wheelchair, man? They must have did some damage. I didn't catch that.
Man, they kicked the shit out of his shins, man. Yo, you can hear the dude's shins. Dude, man, them kicks, man, they kicked. They was
they were kicking it.
They was kicking it, bro. You can hear them shits. Them kicks.
Oh, boy threw his shit out of the socket, though.
Yeah, he was fucked up.
He tried to kick his ass so hard that motherfucker came out the socket.
And
wow,
they was.
Holly Hansen there both of the chicks that beat Ronda Rousey fought, and that my girl Nunez hit her with a spinning back slap, was 360 pimp slap, foot slap.
Yeah. Wow. She roundhouse the fuck that her ass.
Then
that was a mean ass roundhouse.
Word up. Then you had a dude that did a jumping knee kick, and the match was over like 6 seconds. He ran right at it.
That was the best one. That shit was hilarious.
What did he say when he asked him, why did you decide to do the knee kick?
He was like, because he's a bum.
He's a bum.
He had no other excuse but because dude was a bum. That's why he did it. That nigga had beef.
No, and the dude, after he knocked him out, he was simulating the dude getting knocked out.
They had beef. He had beef. He said some disrespectful shit to him.
He did.
So they had a grudge. So I totally see why he did all that shit now.
Dude looked like he got tased, man, when he hit him.
I'm at to find that though, man. Y'all.
Yeah, no, that shit was hilarious.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I enjoyed that last night. I can't say that for a lot of UFC events. I'm really not into UFC like that, but you know, I know who the players are somewhat. You know, I catch the main events, but I'm a boxer. I like boxing, but you know, that was cool. It's not as bloody and gory because I started watching.
It's
UFC.
not like it used to be.
We had the UFC tape, UFC 1 and 2, man, and that shit was like, yo, for real, bro. You could headbutt, you can do all that shit, bro. Like it was brutal. Knee of the motherfucker in the head.
Well, you can still do that, but they made it a little more civil.
I never understood why they wore the gis in there, because the gis were a distraction. You wrap a dude up in his gi and beat the shit out of him, unless you Hoist Gracie or somebody. But you didn't want to grab him. Nigga, get you in a fucking pinky lock, submit your hand.
It's a wrap.
Pinky lock, man.
Man, you know them Gracies, man. They get artists.
I ain't fucking with them. All of them.
Yep.
Pinky lock. Hey, Uncle.
You be beating
Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Shit, them some grappling motherfuckers, man.
They got their own genre of fucking martial arts.
Yeah. Goddamn Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
You be beating shit out of Gracie, and then all of a sudden, you got him on the ground. All of a sudden, he tap like, what the hell? Hey, put him in the fucking the deadly thumb lock. Yeah, but
what you say? I'm tired of fucking with you. Let's get this over with.
All right. Shamrock was a badass too.
Ken Shamrock, yeah.
Shamrock was a badass.
That's old school, man. Yeah, you way back.
Yep. They like to fight. Then they Dan Severn. Oh, big old that dude. Russian type of gi dude had him. He was trying to get him in a lock. So the dude Severn had him upside down, and dude tried to get a lock on him, and Severn just started dropping knees on him. The dude kept getting hit, and he started bleeding out, bro. He's like, "Oh my god, we don't think he's gonna make it." He's trying to get him in that arm lock, but Severn just kept catching him with the knees, bro. Like, yo, there's blood everywhere, bro. Like, yo, I had to turn that shit off, man. For real, bro. That shit.
You don't fuck with the gory shit.
Yo, I used to until I got my first DVD player for my birthday. This was like I got a DVD player late. This was like 99, 2000. I got my first DVD player. I'm on little bachelor spot, whatever. So we get Faces of Death or whatever?
Oh my god, you watched Faces of Death fucked you up, huh?
Yo, bro, had me still fucked me up to this day. Yo, dude got the chick, the hostage. He got her in a headlock.
So you had the one where the dude blew himself up in the car in Cleveland? Is that like Faces of Death 2 or what? I can't remember.
I was the one where the cats was running out the building and the dude shot him in the neck and the guy
Mexican dude. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
that shit had me.
Yeah, and he shot him with a shotgun point blank.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Boy got hit by a train.
Okay, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
And then I was slow motion and shit, trying not to play it, dog.
Man, so you actually went slow mo that shit too? Oh god, yeah.
See, dude, face get just remember, man. They just sniper hit him, man. The caliber had to be fucking
50
at least, man. Dude had it. It was precise shot too, man. There was a lot of crazy shit. Motherfucker jumping from the building, bouncing and shit. It hit the ground. So I ain't been right since then, man. I didn't want to see it. Before that, I was cool. I seen blood. I seen people's bone out of it. I've been, but since that, it just wasn't right, man. That shit ain't right for people to watch, man. That ain't good. I got some kind of trauma from that shit, bro.
Hey, you still remember it?
Yeah.
Hey, I do too. Shit. I watched that shit when I was shit. I was younger than you when I watched it.
Hurry up.
Shit.
You kind of
mind you fuck with me.
What I was doing. Then I had what's that? Something about Mary in Faces of Death.
We used to talk about that shit at school.
Yeah.
I see a new Faces of Death video, and someone ended up having the VHS, and I watched that shit, man. I was like, oh my god, this shit's crazy. Actually, that they used some of that in Bones video. I mean, a video, but song. Actually, it was the dude with when they actually it's the beginning of the end of what song was that before they start singing Mr. Ouija 2. And they had a little audio clip, and it was the one where dude blew himself up in Cleveland.
Damn,
he had the car bomb or whatever, and he kind of walked out for half a second before he collapsed. they used that audio clip in Bone and not Faces of Death, but East 1999, and I believe they used Faces of Death from the videos. That's why they got that name for that album.
That shit ain't normal.
Yeah.
That shit ain't normal. That shit ain't normal. Marky's dad on
Blood and murder, Mo.
Why they trying to say Kawhi did it? Kawhi intentionally sabotage the Lakers
because he waited.
That's what they knew.
Nah, I kind of believe he did. He was not letting them get the upper hand.
You know what I said?
Ain't a game out here.
I said, both of those guys are from LA. Like we talked about, how would it look when they going on LeBron's team in LA when they from LA? Like, let's start our own LA dynasty.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the thing about that is that most of the time, bro, to keep it a buck, them niggas ain't grew up rooting for no Clippers. Then again, they might have had.
I doubt it.
Because at one point, the young girls was playing for the Clippers, so they might have been fans of the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? With Quentin Richardson,
during that era, Jason. Darius
Miles.
Yeah, they was running at the. That's what I was talking about. 2000, 2001. They was running.
Yeah, so
Elton Brand on that squad, right?
They might have been fans of those
fucking
guys.
Keon Doolin and shit.
Let's keep it a book though. Like niggas is not growing up talking about some man. One day I want to.
I grow to be a Clipper. No. You're right. No, the Clippers was the laughing stock of the league. More than us.
Anytime
we was number 2, they were number 1. Like Clippers straight had a curse.
Bill fucking Finch.
Yeah, Bill Finch.
Yeah, that was the last. The Clippers were never good. I thought the Clippers were never. The Mavericks were like that too at one point. The Mavericks
I remember the Mavericks when they had Fat Lever, Rolando Blackman playing, man.
Rolando Black.
God. Rod Tarpley.
Yo, what did Microwave play for them?
Who?
Vinny Johnson. Wasn't he didn't he fuck with the Mavs?
Microwave. If they did, that's when they traded Mark Aguirre.
Oh yeah, Mark Aguirre. That's what I'm looking for. And Alex English.
Yep, Mark Aguirre. Yeah.
Yeah, but they was sorry as shit. The Nets weren't too better. Good.
Y'all had players, or y'all had like Brosnan and
right.
Y'all had a wealth of talent then. You know what I'm saying? The Nets was a lock to go to the playoffs. Then
y'all had Kerry Kittles and shit. So
Keith Van Horn.
I'm talking even before that though.
Jay Will. What's my man name? Looking like Gill.
Kendall Gill.
Gill.
Yep. Looking like Johnny. Looking like rub you the right way.
They I think they relate.
Are they? I used to think that.
They gotta be. My mother is actually. I'm actually related to Johnny Gill in some weird breakdown.
Oh shit!
Because my mother is a Gill.
Hmm.
So yeah. But they're related some kind of way. Because I want to say Kendall is from Chicago, but Johnny is from DC. He's from the DMV.
Nigga, you might just be nigga. You sing and hoop.
Yeah.
But it's some kind of way my mom breaks it down. So I have to ask her again because it's a weird breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my grandmother knew that.
Not too weird, but I can't explain it. Like she could explain it.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking to my grandma. She'll tell you how she knew all the New Edition and families and shit, especially Bobby people. They're from the same part of Boston my mom's from.
Your mom from Boston?
Yeah, she's in Roxbury.
Roxbury.
Yeah, man. I went up there. Crazy ass cousin. He was a trip. Then to find out he was packing the Mac in the back of the act. Big ass. We was at We was talking cash shit about pool tables. Like, we was next. Like, man, so I'm gonna get your cousin. Like, yo, man, you need to chill the fuck out. I'm going home.
I got a crazy cousin from Boston too.
Big bottle of Boone's Farm wine, bro. Like, you drinking wine like that, bro. He taking that to the dome like it's some goddamn Johnny Jack Daniels.
Boone's Farm, baby. was it Pete?
I don't remember, man, but I know he got fucked up. I didn't even spend the night up there. I went up driving back home because I had some business to take care of. So I went up to stay with him. He was gambling. He had lost all his money when I went up there. He was like, then we went out to like the strip club, and the strip club is weird up there because you can't touch anything. They got these boards all around, so it basically looks like a pig pen. The strippers come out and shit. They throwing money over the board. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That nigga said a pig pen.
It does, man. I mean, the one I went to, you can't. There's certain laws in certain states with strip clubs.
Because here, like, man, it used to be a time here where you could, man, look, they come out here, man, we smacking.
That's Memphis.
Right. We snapping ass. We feeling the queen. We snapping ass. Everything. So we would when we first went there. Well, when people would go to Atlanta to go to the strip club, you can't touch the women.
Yeah, it's like out here you can't really touch out here. He said threw the money over the wall.
Basically, man, it was it was like a pig pen. They had damn plywood all around the stage area, and it was like it was ground level. It wasn't like a stage, but they come in and you had to throw the money. You could not touch them. Like back home, you could be nude, but you can't have liquor in a nude establishment.
Yeah, that's here.
You got nude and boobies. You can drink like an old dudes or something, but if they want to go nude, you can bring BYOB though. Nude in there.
You just old duels.
Hey.
I'm seriously.
Fuck, you better not get on here and defend no old dude.
Let me say they'll sell that what's the Amstel
Amstel Light.
Amstel Light.
Yeah, I was in Denver working that time. I went to stripper. I went in there. There was nude and stuff, so I tried to get a beer. I want to chill out, we got our dudes and some other shit. Like, man, so I had to go buy 40 and sit in the car and go
make it up.
Hey, drink the old dudes, man. You might well go out there, man, just eat some dirt.
Has anybody ever had one of those old dudes?
Yeah. Nope. I'm cool. I ain't never tried that.
I haven't, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna drink a beer without no alcohol, man, you might well go out there and eat dirt. Eat
like
raw barley or something.
That's like drinking them Michelob Ultras, like carbonated fucking water, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember those came out. Then they tried to do it with the Rolling Rock.
Rolling
Rock.
Green light or something.
Motherfucker.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's like Duff beer.
It sure is.
Pabst Blue Ribbon, nigga.
Duff.
Pills.
That's Duff beer.
Duff.
They sell the Pabst Blue Ribbon down here, man. You go to the grocery store, get you a 6-pack for $3. They'll give you an instant headache.
That's the suitcase. You go in there and get them suitcases for like $2.77.
Real. That's the kind of shit you bring to somebody party and shit. Motherfucker go to somebody party, they bring some cheap ass beer and then drop the shit to cool and drink the good shit.
Man, listen, I made a terrible mistake one day, man. I went to a house a party about 2 or 3 years ago. My man, I make drinks. I went to. I said, man, is there anything I can bring? He's like, yeah, man, just bring some beer. Drink. So I'm not knowing what people drink. So I picked up some damn natural light.
Oh Lord, natural ice.
That's a diuretic.
Natty light. So
yeah.
I get to the joint. I go straight to the refrigerator, man, and put in. Oh, I put them on the counter. They put them in the ice. Don't you know, man, them natural lights sat in the refrigerator a whole year?
Yeah, man.
When I went back over there, he's like, man, he said, son, I still got natural light in the refrigerator. I said, who brought those? And they were looking at me like, he the one brought them shit.
Wow.
I like, man, I said, man, what you expect, bro? I don't see. I had to remember them cats. They drink Yingling and
Yeah.
That's hillbilly beer, man.
Yuengling is a domestic import, nigga.
Actually,
Yuengling is
not bad.
I fuck with Yuengling.
Natural ice.
Ice is cool.
Oh yeah. But I know black dudes that drink that. So I was like,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I know some cats get down with the natty light though. Now I've seen it.
That's the shade tree motherfuckers. Like, let me fix your copyright over here. Let me see that.
Right.
That's what I know.
Look like your daddy, boy. Look just like your daddy.
That's a motherfucker that fixed your serpentine belt for like $5 and shit.
Yeah, I be Happy John Brown, boy. Look at you now, boy. You big.
That's what kind of thing you get them 6-pack niggas. Natural lights.
I be John Brown.
I'll be Happy John Brown, boy.
Man,
I tell you, the worst experience I had with beer was fucking Tecate.
Oh, Tecate.
That shit gave me the shits like a motherfucker. I never fuck with that beer again.
Tecate.
Nah.
Coronas
is cool.
I
can fuck with Corona. I can fuck with Corona. I mean, I really don't prefer it, but I mean, I could drink it.
Corona Light is the bomb, man. Corona Light.
Nigga, I don't really fuck with beer like that, but I mean, that's one I can actually drink.
Heineken Lights are good too. I'm telling you. Oof. So
I prefer Corona too.
Yeah, Corona. I like a good Corona.
I don't drink nothing light.
Yeah,
you're defeating the purpose of drinking.
Well, Heineken's in the wintertime. I like Heineken's in the winter, and I'll drink it like a light beer in the summertime. Here and there, but I'm chasing it with liquor too, because if I'm doing that, it depends. If I'm gonna drink beer, I'm gonna drink beer. But if I'm got like some scotch, some black with me, or some Johnny Walker Black, then I'll go. I don't really care. The beer can be light. I'm cool with that because I'm really trying to drink that goddamn bottle. But
you can't never go wrong with some Remy, man.
Sure the fuck can't.
Love that
Preach.
Shit.
Preach.
Remy, bro.
Shit, you can't go wrong with Remy at all.
Ever go wrong.
Yeah.
My man used to drink.
There's Remy in the building. I'm on the Remy.
My man Stan used to drink that Grand Marnier and that Remy, bro.
Grand Marnier.
God.
Yeah.
Woo. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. We used to make cuties out of those.
I can't. That shit was like, what are you doing? Man, we used to have when I play softball. So if you play, the last person that makes the out on the team has to buy beer the next week. So we all got girls and shacked up, whatever. So after the game, we like to sit and drink beer, hang out a few hours after the game. Most of us had like long drives and stuff. So one time the dude Matt, he was a musclehead dude. He made the last out. So we waiting on beer and shit. So if you get the beer, you got to get the cooler and the ice and everything. Nice. This son of a bitch, we waiting for the beer. He brings a hot ass fucking thing of goddamn Coors Light. No, Miller Light. Drops it off Paul's ass. Boy, we cursed his ass out for 2 months after that.
Brought some hot ass Miller Light.
No, you ain't got no high life in this joint.
Damn, right. I'm saying, right?
I gotta be in the mood for the highlight, bro. I used to love
water,
highlight, bro, especially in the bottle. That was a good beer, man. Like, I know it was, that's classic right there, man. That's like 65.
Anything is terrible.
High life in the joint.
Yep. Champagne of beers, man.
Oh, man.
Miller High Life in this joint.
I remember we was younger, trying to fucking drink shit, and I used to work at that store, and we fucking I used to steal hella fucking not Boone's Farm, but
Mad Dog,
Night Train and shit.
Oh God, Night Train.
Man, we were thinking we was doing something, man. Like, man, I only got some Night Train, man. We're gonna come drink this with me and shit.
Shit, I remember.
Man, drunk that shit was nasty as fuck. Oh my God, that shit was nasty.
I remember in the service we gonna get Thunderbird. It was all it was all they had.
Man, damn. Thunderbird and Night Train, man.
Thunderbird with some Hawaiian punch.
Never now. That I ain't never had before. Like we did Hurricane, which is fucking Carlos Rossi and Hawaiian punch, but I never did Thunderbird.
Thunderbird and Hawaiian punch, bro.
Carlos Rossi.
Yeah, that's what Slurricane is, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We would do that shit, of course.
Nigga, Wild Irish Rose, and then y'all
had that Wild Irish Rose. Thank you,
bro. Yeah, I ain't never had that.
Man, y'all gotta try that Tito's.
Why
Nah, I'm cool.
I said hot pickle with that Tito's though.
Honestly, I see it too, but nah, I'm cool.
What you saying, Clark?
You need a chaperone when you drink
I don't know the difference between the
gold slacking too, bro.
I don't drink like that, so.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, boy.
I couldn't.
I'm telling you, why
I'm trying to figure out.
Did y'all ever fucking was y'all ever on some wino shit and drink 211s?
Oh hell! I drunk one of them before introductory. That was a
that
first
shit gets you fucked up though. That's for damn sure.
Man, you can keep
if
going.
you want to get fucked up, you damn sure get you a tall can of 211.
Shout out to Whopper Chopper.
Whopper Chopper. What happened?
Yeah, Wop. Yeah, he used to drink. Well, I don't know if he used to, but he. Yeah. He had Dixie on the 211.
211. What's that? Reserves. That's
still reserve.
Still reserves. Okay.
Yeah.
That shit was like 8.1%.
Yeah. It was 211. Get you fucked,
bruh. Quick.
Real quick. Like we get that shit. We like we drinking that strictly to get fucked up. Period. There ain't no other reason.
Whopper Chopper bought a 4-pack over there.
Yeah. That and Crazy Horse.
Oh, great! Oh man,
yeah, I never drunk that.
Wow, oh my god,
I don't even think you can find Crazy Horse.
Not anymore, man. They had to outlaw that shit.
That shit was terrible. Terrible.
Great. That and that 8-ball shit. What's the name of it? Fucking bullshit. What's the name of that shit? Oh, the silver. That was a crackhead beer, malt liquor. The Silver Thunder.
What?
The crackhead 40s.
Silver Thunder.
Yeah, bro.
So y'all ain't never had Anaconda?
Hell no.
That's fictitious. That's fictitious right there.
I know it hurts.
Make you woo.
Hey, make you woo.
Make you woo.
Crazy horse, bro. I ain't heard that.
That shit give you little dick. You don't want to drink that.
Right. But hey, what Bullhorn said?
I need to know that.
I see ya. Oh.
Do you want to go?
Okay, maybe I do.
Crackers are taking it too far.
Goddamn, motherfucking goddamn Richard Nixon.
BG, you ever seen Black Dynamite?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, these all Black Dynamite references.
Yeah.
Right. That was too funny, man. They said, do you want to live?
Do you want to live?
Do you want to go on?
1, 2.
Y'all had that Mad Dog? Y'all missed
Mad Dog?
Mad Dog.
One time.
Yeah, probably
strawberry
was.
And banana. Oh my god.
Man, y'all done had a lot of drinks, man.
Man, listen.
Well, this is youth.
Yeah.
Fucking around with people and shit. It's not like I just go to the store and buy the shit. We in cruise, fucking around, getting drunk.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
like,
you go to somebody's
we
spot,
standing on the
drink what he
corner
got.
just getting fucked up, just doing dumb shit.
When you're young, you drink what you can get a hold of.
Right.
Try this.
Let me get
I remember going to the liquor store like at fucking 18, not getting carded and getting like a half pint of Parmesan and shit.
Parmesan.
Ooh.
Don't get that little man no liquor.
Hey, he didn't card me, so
we had to,
and I was like, let me get this because if I ask for some Remy or some Hennessy, he might card me, but he ain't gonna card me for no Parmesan. And nigga did not card me for no Parmesan.
They trying to get rid of Parmesan.
Right.
Wow.
That's on clearance.
Man,
he didn't do shit on that one.
That Parmesan's in the same vein with E&J. Either get that or the E&J.
Shit, I think I'd rather go with E&J over Parmesan.
Yeah.
Christian Brothers.
Yeah, Christian Brothers, yeah.
Oh shit.
Welcome to the alcoholics portion of the show.
Right. Nigga, they have motherfucking E&J's stacked up in cases in the front door at fucking Walgreens.
My grandma used to drink shit out of E&J. She used to put water in her and ice in that shit, bro. You always did this shit with the doors too. The white label shit.
But I took a coworker home. He had a Seagram 7 and a
shit.
And a 7 Up.
7 and 7, baby.
Hey, he was bam. I said,
that ain't bad,
man.
That ain't a bad drink right there, man.
And
so
look,
how many
like
y'all
that.
tried gin and juice?
Yo, 7 and 7 get you fucked up.
Yep.
Quick.
Man.
Quick.
So, how many y'all tried gin and juice?
Oh, hell
yeah.
yeah.
Incredible Hulk with that.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I used to drink that.
I used to be on Tanqueray real bad.
Yo,
you know what's funny?
Shit,
I used to dip blunts in Tanqueray.
God damn!
I used to be on Tanqueray real bad.
God damn, RTO.
Tanqueray.
Hey,
we go get some 99-cent Cisco's and just buy all.
Oh my God! Cisco got soft though, man. Cisco used to be way worse back in the day.
I'm talking about 1993 Cisco.
Yeah,
right, yeah. That's word up. They got soft on them all of a sudden.
Because they had to, man.
Cisco was taking
that shit was killing people, man.
For real.
You needed a chaperone on that shit too.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's old school shit, man.
They used to say Cisco had cocaine in it, man.
Man, I believe
it.
Yeah. I believe it.
That shit had crack in it, man. I don't know whatever.
That's liquid crack, man.
Somebody
had that ripple.
Yeah, somebody had to be sober while everybody else drank that shit.
Right. Like, who's gonna watch out?
Somebody had to get everybody home.
Right. You ever get with that Hypnotic? Anybody like the Hypnotic?
Yeah, I did Hypnotic. I did it. I did Incredible Hulk. I did it.
With the Incredible Hulk.
At that time.
I like the Alizé too, bro. I fuck with
Alizé.
Alizé with the chicks.
I tried when it came out, it died. It was here for a second, but that bitch died. Motherfucking Remy Red. I did that.
Oh, the Remy Red, yeah.
Oh, I never had that.
It was cool. It wasn't bad, but it was cool. I mean, it was a gimmick, but it wasn't bad though. So
we used to drink that. Man, what was that? It was a Pink Rose, man. It was a. It looked like strawberry milk, but it had tequila in it.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, boy. Oh my God.
Who here ever had a White Russian?
Nah, I ain't never had that.
Oh, I think I'd die if I had anything with milk and liquor in it, man. That's
bro, don't get me started on this. Okay, so I think I told this.
Oh, I like
hold on, I think I told the story before, but I was at this bonfire out in LA. We was out there chilling with these dudes or whatever. And someone was like, yeah, man, I got so Kahlua. I ain't never had Kahlua in my life before. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me crack that shit open, man. Let me hit that. And it was just Kahlua. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nigga, that shit was nasty as fuck.
What are you doing?
I was like, I didn't know. I ain't never had that shit in my life. I didn't know what the fuck Kahlua was. I should know. It looked like it looked like a motherfucking bottle of syrup.
Oh,
like,
God.
I mean,
God.
You could drink it on ice, man, but
nah, bro. That shit was no ice. That was straight out the bottle, nigga. Straight out the bottle. That shit was horrible.
Oh, man.
Put it in coffee makes an interesting day.
Man, old coworker of mine put me on Jägermeister, man.
Oh shit.
My God. It had to be cold out the freezer, though. You couldn't fuck with it.
Yes,
it gotta be ice cold.
Yes, it's gotta be ice cold.
Man, you talking about sneak up on you? Woo!
Yeah.
That's a good
So I told you about my cousin's drink that he used to make that we used to get fucked up on it. Pause on the name, but that shit damn sure worked. It's a little orgy drink. It was it was part Bacardi Limon, part Malibu, part 151, part Goldschlager, Sprite and orange juice.
Oh,
Jesus!
The shit it sounds crazy, but the shit tastes good. And of course, the 151 creep up on your ass like you don't know what. And 151 had you fucked up, but that drink was hella good. Like I don't know how the fuck he figured that shit out. Some Marine Day shit. They just had hella drinks and just like, hey, let's pour this together and see what happened. Yeah, they did that shit, and that shit ended up being hella good.
That's that shit from the grog bowl. We had at the balls, at the military balls, they had the grog bowl. That's what most of the time mixed in that shit.
Spike the punch.
Just a little bit of every fucking thing. Everybody's gotta take a sip.
You know what you say? You know what you call it? You'll call it, baby. You just call it punch.
So yeah, I guess that's why they call the shit an orgy, because he just threw everything up in that motherfucker.
It's punch, man. You ever heard of 99 Bananas?
Nah.
99 Bananas.
Oh man, it's a real strong. I don't what the. This is your young my little brother friend put me on tonight. You couldn't just.
You a baller? You a baller?
You a baller? You a baller? I said a double burger with cheese.
Yeah, you gonna make me kill you over some. Oh.
I was watching that yesterday. You a baller? You a baller?
All right. This is that'll do it for Lush Talk.
Right.
That was fun. I'd like to thank everybody for coming through. D-Man, DJ Rec, guys in the chat, Mom, and whoever's watching here on the playback. Get to check us out next week. And
no bottles was damaged during this podcast.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
I still need to get that motherfucking E40 shit.
I'd like to thank Clark the Spark, Mike Notes, RTO Beats, Tay Lee, That Blessed Girl, Mr. Wallace, 30-Old Man. Please check us out next week as we hit Saskatchewan, Canada from July 14th through the 15th. You're there. Also, check out for that Dirty 30 coming next week to Facebook and YouTube Live. Check us out. We'll be out there doing what we do. I like the peace on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Peace for peace.
The